You had her. She was interested. You were in.
And then you opened your mouth. Or worse, you didn't and killed it deader than your gym membership. Attraction isn't rocket science, but somehow you're out here treating it like defusing a bomb with your eyes closed. These 8 mistakes will tank her interest faster than you can Google, "What did I do wrong?" By mistake 3, you're gonna feel personally attacked. Good. Let's break down what's sabotaging you. Mistake 1. Apologizing for everything. First mistake, you apologize like it's your job. Sorry for texting. Sorry if this is weird. Sorry for existing in your general vicinity. Every unnecessary sorry is basically you telling her, "I'm not sure I deserve to breathe the same air as you." Confident men apologize when they screw up. You're apologizing for having a pulse. There's a difference. When you say, "Sorry to bother you, but maybe if you're not too busy and it's okay with you, could we possibly..." She's not thinking you're polite. She's thinking you're exhausting. Try this radical concept. Just say what you want. Want to grab dinner Saturday? No apology tour, no permission slip. If she says yes, great. If she says no, you're still a human being who asked a question, not a war criminal begging for forgiveness. Own your words. Stop apologizing for taking up space. You're not that big. Mistake 2. Asking permission for absolutely everything. Now here's the one that'll put her to sleep faster than your stories about your fantasy football draft. You can't make a single decision without her approval. Is this restaurant okay? Or we could go somewhere else. Whatever you want, I don't care. You decide. No, really, you pick. Congratulations, you just turned dinner plans into a hostage negotiation. She doesn't want to be your life coach. She doesn't want to make every decision for you. She wants a man who can point at a restaurant and say, "Let's go there," without having an existential crisis about it. Here's the secret. Make the call, then let her adjust if needed. "Let's meet at 7 at that Italian place." Done. If she hates Italian food, she'll tell you. She's an adult. She has words. But starting from, "I need your permission to have an opinion," makes you look like you're still asking mom if you can stay up past bedtime. Mistake 3. Bringing up your ex like she's a recurring character. Here's the big one. Your ex is in more conversations than she should be in episodes of your life. You're comparing your date to your ex, explaining why it didn't work out, casually dropping, "My ex used to do this," like anyone asked. Listen, your ex is yesterday's news, old news, fake news. She doesn't belong in conversations with someone new unless you want that someone new to sprint for the exit. Even if you're trashing your ex, especially if you're trashing your ex, all she's hearing is, "I'm still emotionally camping out in the past." Rule of thumb, unless she specifically asks, "So what happened with your last relationship?" Your ex is dead to you conversationally, gone, vanished, moved to another dimension. You're building something new here, not hosting a documentary on your greatest romantic failures. Keep it moving. Mistake 4. Dating your phone instead of her. Moving on, you're sitting across from an actual human woman and you're checking Instagram like there's breaking news about your lunch. Texting your boys, scrolling TikTok, basically doing everything except being present. Nothing, and I mean nothing, says you're boring me faster than you choosing your phone over a real person sitting 3 feet away. She's not competing with your screen time. She's leaving and texting someone who remembers phones have an off button. Put it away, face down, silent. If you're waiting on a donor organ or a call from the president, tell her up front. Otherwise, your notifications can survive an hour. If she sees you putting her first over whatever meme your buddy just sent, that's attractive. If she's watching you scroll while she talks, she's already writing you off. Mistake 5. Complaining like it's an Olympic sport. Here's one you probably don't even realize you're doing. You complain about everything. Work sucks. Traffic sucks. Weather sucks. Your coffee's too hot, the waiter's too slow. Your life is apparently an endless parade of mild inconveniences you just have to narrate. Women aren't therapists you don't have to pay. They're not looking for a guy whose whole personality is things that annoyed me today. When all you bring to the table is negativity, you're basically asking her to take on emotional labor as a second job. And spoiler alert, she's not interested in the position. Balance it out. For every complaint, have 2 good things to say. Show her you can handle life without melting down over a parking spot. If she leaves every conversation feeling drained, she's going to start screening your calls. But if she leaves feeling lighter, she'll want to see you again. Revolutionary concept, right? Mistake 6. Performing your greatest hits album. Now here's the mistake that screams, "Please validate me." You're trying so hard to impress her, it's basically a full-time job. Name dropping, humble bragging, casually mentioning your accomplishments 17 times, making sure she knows you're a big deal. Here's the thing. Truly impressive people don't need to tell you they're impressive. They just are. When you're working this hard to convince her you're worth her time, you're accidentally convincing her of the opposite. Confident men exist. Insecure men perform. Let her discover who you are naturally. Let your actions do the talking. If you climbed Everest, it'll come up eventually. You don't need to open with your resume. When you stop treating every conversation like a job interview where you're the candidate, that's when she'll actually be impressed. Less is more. Try it. Mistake 7. Being more available than Amazon Prime. Here's one guy's mess up constantly. You're too available. She texts at 2 a.m. and you respond in 30 seconds. She mentions hanging out and you cancel your entire life. You're basically on call 24/7 like her personal assistant. Except she didn't hire you and she definitely doesn't want that level of service. Attraction needs room to breathe. When you're instantly available for everything, it tells her you've got nothing else going on. No hobbies, no friends, no life. Just sitting there, waiting for her to text. That's not romantic, that's concerning. Have a life. Be busy sometimes. Respond when you can, not the second your phone buzzes. When she texts and you reply 3 hours later because you were actually doing something, that's way more attractive than responding before she's even put her phone down. You're supposed to be a person with interests, not a chatbot with abandonment issues. Mistake 8. Agreeing with everything like a bobblehead. Last one. You agree with absolutely everything she says. She could say the earth is flat and you'd nod along like, yeah, makes sense. You're so terrified of conflict you've become a human yes man, and it's killing any chance you had. Women don't want an echo chamber. They want someone with opinions, thoughts, maybe even radical idea, a backbone. When you agree with everything, you're either lying to avoid conflict or you genuinely have no opinions of your own. Both options, unattractive. It's okay to disagree respectfully. It's okay to have different perspectives. A little healthy debate shows you're your own person. You can say, I actually see it differently, without the relationship imploding. In fact, having the confidence to disagree in a respectful way is way sexier than being a yes man who'd agree the sky is green if she says so. Now you know the 8 mistakes that are killing your chances. Stop doing them and watch what happens. Hit subscribe for more reality checks. Want all 25 signals decoded so you actually know what you're doing? Link in the description. Stop self-sabotaging.